Good morning, all my friends and my family from Facebook and my various other blogs that I have in the internet. I want to talk to you a moment about the book. I am Publish America author and of Chicago, and they published my book last year in November. What I wanted to talk to you about is just to give you a brief idea of what I'm writing about. The young lady who's in the story is one individual who is living with five separate personalities, each independent of one another. She's been this way her entire life. The thought came about because I know doctors talk about various personalities, but they never really get in depth, and it never allows people the chance to understand what's going on. When you have five separate entities working within you, and they're separate of one another, the acknowledgement is there that they know each one exists, but they do things that will benefit the person whose consciousness they inhabit. This young lady lived a life of torment and pain. When she was born with guardian angels around her, which says a lot in regards to God's preparing us for the life that we have to lead. She was addicted to drugs, and she was homeless, and she lived on the streets of Chicago for over 5 years, not knowing who she was and trying to escape the fact that she had come into contact with each one of the personalities, but she couldn't control it. I tell you in the book, well, actually on the back page, that this story is based on a true account of the life of Mist, M-I-S-T, born to become a loving child. Gabriel, Archangel, was assigned to her birth, and angels have walked with her throughout every one of her ordeals. Her living desire was to care for her family and make sure that no one ever caused them pain. Beaten by her mother and tormented by pain compelled her to become someone no one knew, not even herself. She became the person that people feared most. Five separate entities living in one spirit and acting of their own accord led Mist to lead a life of murder, heroin, torture, homelessness, rape, pain, confusion, and lovelessness. She has endured the unspeakable, and I ask, are we to judge? My life has been anything but perfect, and I have worked with various organizations, news organizations, Black Wall Street Chicago, South Street Journal newspaper, Chicago Sun-Times, Chicago Defender, La Raza, but I studied journalism at Roosevelt University. And because I had a story to tell that would kind of inspire others who might be living with a person who has a personality disorder, or they witness what they're going through, but they don't really know what it's called. This is not a psychiatry journal. This is a book that is based on the living fact of an individual. I'm open to questions, and I haven't held a book signing yet. I just want to make people aware of the book and the reason for my writing it. I read it over and over again so that I can understand the torment and pain that I experienced my entire life. My life has been changed, and I'm grateful to God for everything that I have learned and every miracle and blessing. What I want people to understand is this is not a book to be taken and used as an instruction manual. But because I witnessed so many young girls who feel like they want to lead a thug life, or they're having problems at home, or they're being molested and abused, and they think the way out is to become a product of the environment, go to the street, go to the gangs, that's not a fact. There is another way. But if they don't have the guidance, if they haven't a clue what